Okay, hello guys. Today we're talking about the probability and statistics 4, okay? So let's move to the first part about basic charts and the diagrams, okay? So first, let's move into the composite and multiple bar charts, okay? So you can find in this graph, we have y-axis means sales and x-axis means days, right? So maybe on Monday, here we have apples, here represented for the purple bar, okay? And the oranges represent for the red bar, okay? So you can find their sales like apples is bigger than orange, right? Okay? So that is composite and multiple bar chart, okay? And then we can say that using the graph, we can just represent for different data and the relationship with each other, right? Okay? And then we have pie charts. So pie charts always using like, so here I draw a pie chart. I forgot to add a diagram right here, okay? So maybe here is a pie chart. And we can set pie chart has 360-degree right here. And when you're choosing a simple pie right here, okay? Here's a simple pie. And maybe the degree here is for theta. And we can set that the angle means the frequency of k degree over total frequency. So you can set theta over 360-degree means that the pi takes place such fractional areas, okay? And then equals to frequency of the k degree and then over the total frequency, okay? So let's move into a like example of the pie chart, okay? So maybe here, that means a survey of 60 students' favorite subjects, and math is for 25, science is for 20, and English is for 15, okay? And we can say here, maybe we can draw a graph for pie chart like here. This is a pie chart, and math is for 25. Yeah, 25, and science is for 20. Maybe here, that is for science. Okay, so maybe here's math, science, and English. Okay, so we can start. Maybe math students have the most number of students right here, right? So it takes place more space than science and English. Okay, that is the first understanding for this graph. And then if you want to calculate the angle right here, so we can say theta mass means that over 360-degree, like the theta over total degree right here equals to the math students 25 over total number of students 60, okay? So because that here is for 5 and here is 12, it's 5 over 12. So theta for math is for 360-degree times 5 over 12, that is for 150-degree, okay? So we can say in the pie chart, 150-degree over 360-degree equals to the number of the person in math over total number of students, okay? That is for math. And science, students have 20. So we can say here that using the rules, like 20 over 60 equals to like theta science over 360-degree. So we can set the science angles is for 100-degree. And for English students, we can using 15 over 60 equals to theta English over 360-degree. So that theta E equals to 90-degree, okay? So here is a perpendicular angle right here. That is for pie charts, okay? And we have a stem and leaf diagrams. So stem and leaf just means a tree graph, okay? So you can find a tree has a stem, right? And then it has leaves, okay? So you can find here that the stem always will just written down a number right here, and leaves have all of leaves right here, okay? So maybe here, first stem is 1, leaf is 2, means 12. That is 1 and 2, right? It's 12, okay? And here stem is 1 and leaf is 5 means 15. And stem is 1, leaf is 8 means 18, okay? So here, always we're using the stem and leaf to represent for like second digit numbers right here, okay? So let's finding an averages and using the stem and leaf. So first, here's some like the data right here, like from 12 to 42, okay? So you can just try to draw the graph. Like this is a stem, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And this is a leaf. Like we have 12, 15, and 80, right? So here 12, 15, and 18, okay? And 2, we have 20, 23, 23, 27. And 3, we have 31, 34, and 4, we have 42. So that is how we can draw a stem and leaf graph to represent for the data right here, okay? And then we can say we want to find the median, the mode using the previous data right here. So mode means like the numbers appears more often, right? So here we can find 23 appears for 2 times. So 23 is the mode right here, okay? And median means the middle position stated, right? So we can set median here, we can just first delete the biggest value right here, and then delete a smallest value, and then delete two smallest, two bigger, and 20 delete, and 27. So you can find 23 and another 23 is at the middle place, right? So we can set here, just using the rules, 23 plus 23 over 2 to find out what is the median right here. So we can set median here equals to 23, okay? That is how we can calculate the statement leaf right here. Okay, so now I'll give you a little bit of practice. So if you want to try yourself, you can pause the video and do it yourself. But if you want to follow with me, you can keep on going. So let's move to the first problem. In a pie chart showing the favorite colors of 120 people, the angle of blue is 72 degrees, and how many people choose blue, right? So for this problem, we can set 72 degree over the total number of degree over 360 degree equals to the favorite colors of 120 people over the total number of people, okay? So we can say here that using the rules like their percentage equals to each other. So 72 over 360 equals to 1 over 5. Oh, sorry, here is for 120 is the total number of person, right? And this is person for blue, right? So 1 over 5. So person blue over 120 equals to 1 over 5. We can say person to choose blue is 1 over 5 times 120 equals to 24 people, okay? So we can say in the first problem, 24 people choose blue, okay? That is for problem 1. And for problem 2, create a statement leaf diagram for the following scores: 45, 62, 58, 45, 71, 62, 60. So we can just try to draw a statement leaf. We have 4, 5, 6, 7 right here, right? Okay. We have 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4, we have 45, 45, and 48, right? And 5, we have 55 and 58, right? And for 6, we have 62, 62, 60, right? So always remember that we first write down the smallest number right here, like this is 45, and then write the 48, like the bigger value on the right, okay? And for 7, we can say is for only 71, okay? So we want to create a graph, and you can also calculate what is the median right here, right? So you can just try to draw and find the middle position value, right? Smallest, smallest, and two bigger, two smaller, and one bigger, one smaller, and you can find 58 is at the middle position, right? Okay. So for problem 3, and also we want to find the mode. So mode means the number most appears more often, right? So we have set here, mode is 45 and 62, right? We have two modes right here because 45 and 62 always or also represented for 2 times, right? Okay. So for last problem, a pie chart represented for 40 cars, and the sector of Toyota is 90 degree, and what the fraction of the cars in Toyota. So we can say using the sector 90 degree over 360 degree equals to 1 over 4, or 25%. We can say 25% or 1 over 4 cars is Toyotas. And exactly the number is using the total number of the cars times the fraction, that is 1 over 4, right? So equals to 10 cars right here, okay? So we can say the last problem is 10 cars and the percentage is for 25%, okay? So that is for today's our lesson. Hope you can understanding for how to calculate the basic charts and how to understanding the pie charts, the tree diagram, the same leaf, okay? So see you next time. Bye.